Happy Friday, everyone. This is Swedish Jeff 2024. I wanted to come on briefly here and spend a few minutes talking about APBA baseball and APBA football and how the APBA engine is a great teaching tool. As you know, I've been playing the baseball game hardcore here for the past month. I got the game last month, and then I got the football game about a week later. So I've had them for about a month, and I've only played the football game once, and I will be getting to that in a few minutes here. But the more I've been playing the baseball game, the 1981 season, I got 81 for the NFL as well for the football game, I am learning so much about managing and strategy. Why you bring in this pitcher, why you pinch hit for this guy, why you make this defensive change. Now, instinctively, I've known this for many years. And a lot of it is stuff that I've watched and observed watching real life baseball. And you can get this from other games too. Stratomatic, replay games. You can even say the PC games will give this, are great teaching tools for this. But with APBA, there's a cliche that is called, that goes, it's a completely different animal. And that's what APBA really is. It's just different. It's a completely different animal. And the engine just works differently. And that's why that I'm seeing these realistic results here. And I have been faithful. I've really tried to be faithful to the actual transactions and lineups. I got the box scores from Retro Sheet and Baseball Reference. I can go back. The same thing with the football game that I played, which was the NFC Championship game from 81, the Cowboys and 49ers. I tried to be faithful to that. And I do that with the baseball game. And what I'm finding out is I try to mirror what those managers would have done and what those teams would have done. But obviously, with a replay, it's not going to be exactly like the game in real life. So in real life, a team might have been up by three runs. Now they're down by 3. What do you do? And that's where my manager cap comes on. And let me go put my manager cap on here with this team. Here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at, that's not a very good picture. Here we go, that's better. So what I'm doing is, when I'm playing the games here, I'm looking at the box scores. And then I'm thinking like, okay, what do you do? What would you do here in this situation? What's the best move that's going to help this team win the game? And I am doing that, and I'm learning why the why behind the decision. Why did Billy Martin make this decision? Why did Tony La Russa make that decision? Why did Whitey Herzog do this? And, you know, a lot of times in baseball, managers, and this applies for all sports really, coaches will make a decision that backfires. And fans are going to get very upset, and they'll say, oh, you should have done that. Oh, you should have done this and that. And that reminds me of a funny story that I read where Whitey Herzog, speaking of Whitey, that he was managing a game with the Cardinals and they lost the game. And Whitey said that he always tried not to bring the game home with him. That when he went home, you know, leave the game at the ballpark. And he was having dinner with his family, and his in-laws were over. And Whitey tells the story where his father-in-law kept criticizing him, saying, why did you make that decision? Why did you bring in that pitcher? Why did you pinch hit? Or why did you put that guy in? And Whitey just kind of was very calm and looked at him and said, I tell you what, the next time that I'm managing and I'm in that situation, I'm going to call you and you tell me what to do. So I thought that was a funny story. And Whitey is one of the best managers that I ever saw. God bless him. I know he just passed recently, and even as a Cubs fan, I respect Whitey Herzog because he was brilliant, I think. Great manager. So it's fun to play these games. They're lots of fun, and that's the number one criteria is, Are you having fun? And there are many casual fans that are probably like, I don't care about all that other crap. I just want to have fun and roll the dice, and that's fine. That's great, you know. But they're great teaching tools. And I know that I will say this about the football game once I start playing it. And I was telling some people on the Discord forums for the Digital to Dice and on their Facebook group, I was saying, I am trying to map out a strategy here to play the baseball games during the week and the football games on the football game on the weekends, because I want to be able to have the time and the resources to concentrate on the football game and, well, the baseball game too. It's just more, I guess, easier and more convenient to do on the weekends for the football and during the week for the baseball. So what my plan is, and things can change, is to play the baseball game during the week and get those games played, and then have the football games on the weekends. So that way I'm going to get some more practice in with the football game and at the same time keeping the baseball replay going. I've had some people ask me, how's the replay going with the 1981 season for baseball? It's been going great. And I am very overwhelmed and flattered that I've had such a positive response and reaction to my replays. And I was listening to the Digital to Dice podcast yesterday, and I was listening to a little bit this morning where they were talking about, you know, how long replays can go, and sometimes they can go for a year and a half, depending on, you know, what you got going on in your life. And I hope it doesn't take me that long to do, but I think that at the pace I'm going, I should have the baseball season completed, you know, knock on wood, hopefully by August, September. October will probably be the latest. And that was my original plan, was to just play the baseball game and not play the football game till August, September, once the football season comes in. But I can't wait that long. I just want to get back into the football game. I've been watching so many people playing these football replays, not just APBA, but Action PC. I've been watching Stratomatic. I've seen all these different football replays. And I'm just like, okay, you got me, you know. And I really want to dive into that football game and play the 81 season with that engine as well, because if I'm digging the APBA baseball engine, I know that I'm really going to be digging the football, because I've only played one game and already I'm just like, wow, what else? You know, I'm like a kid in a candy store. You know, what else is there? And what else can this do? So I just wanted to come on and talk about that, because, like I said, the more I play, the more I learn. And it's really teaching me a lot of stuff, because I've been a baseball fan and a football fan and a sports fan for almost my whole life. And I've watched a lot of games, and, you know, I thought I knew a lot of stuff. But I guess it's like Earl Weaver said, it's what you learn after you know it all that counts. And you're always learning. And that's the thing is, you know, just because you graduate from high school, just because you graduate from college, that doesn't mean that, okay, I'm good now. I'm good. No, thanks. I don't have to learn anymore. No, we're always learning. And I certainly am always learning. And I'm looking forward to learning more and playing more baseball, playing more football, and who knows, maybe in October, November-ish, be playing some APBA hockey. Maybe it might be sooner than that. We don't know. But I just wanted to thank you all very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you soon.